Hello everybody and welcome back to another Get to Know interview. This time I am very pleased to welcome LilSmurf to the channel. Now, if you guys have been around the channel, you would know that we've interacted with LilSmurf's content a lot before, but today I wanted to get to know more about LilSmurf as a person, especially for the viewers over here, for myself. Anybody watching that is a fan of LilSmurf can get to know more about the person behind the camera. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with too many YouTube channels. Guys, links will be in the description. Pin comment down below to go show LilSmurf some love. Let's talk about Fortnite. Let's talk about content creation, everything. Thank you for being here. Smurf, thank you so much for coming over to the channel.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for having me on.
Could you share a little bit about your background, introduce yourself for the people, your content, and perhaps what inspired you to start making content?
Yeah, so hi, I'm LilSmurf. I make mainly commentary videos on my channel. I've been in the game for about a year on this channel, but I've had like YouTube channels before that and stuff. So I think like a week ago was like the 1 year anniversary of my channel, so it's just been pretty cool, like seeing how far I've come, and yeah.
Yeah, you know, I didn't know this, and I was going to ask you this question later on down the road. You had other channels. Were they just like channels from when you were younger, or were they actually things that were like picking up a little bit of steam?
So like kinda, my first channel, I was like, I think I want to say maybe 9 or something, and I made a Minecraft channel with my friends,
I feel like we've all
and
been down that road.
yeah, we wanted to obviously like live in a mansion together, be
Hmm.
Minecraft YouTubers, whatever. Thank God I did not get the bad ending because if I was a Minecraft YouTuber, that would have, um,
Maybe it's good you switched over to Fortnite.
yeah. But like we uploaded one video on that and it didn't get a million views overnight, so we just dropped it. And then I made a Lego channel that was mainly shorts and it got like around 500 subs, but I just got bored of it, so I stopped. And then I did the same thing, but with Star Wars. Again, it got like 700 subs, but then again, I just got bored of it. I wasn't feeling any fulfillment from it.
Mm.
And yeah, and then I started this channel and
Are you worried that you're gonna find yourself bored with Fortnite content?
oh no, definitely not. Like I've just grown so much in this space. I've met so many people because like beforehand it was like literally just me in my room uploading shorts, like reviews of Lego sets or something like that. It was so cringe. I deleted the channels, but
Oh, I was gonna
dude,
ask you later to
I
send me
I
those.
know. Actually, you know what? I think the Minecraft channel is still out there, but it's so old. The video got like 2 views, and I think both of them were from us.
Oh, I love
So
that.
Minecraft video is out there, but the other two channels were deleted, which it's like I kind of wish I kept them in a way, because then it's like I could look back on it and like sure it's cringe, but like that's where I started, so it would have been cool to see that, but
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm with you on that because I think like I said, we've all been down like the Minecraft road, like $1 million view videos and stuff like that. I deleted my first channel as well, which is crazy because I deleted like I made a channel like maybe when I was, if I had to guess, somewhere around 18. So they were okay videos, but it was just so bad because I began and I just wish I didn't delete them all. I wish I still had them. So I feel you there.
Yeah.
But now I want to ask you, what got you into Fortnite content?
Fortnite content
Yep.
or okay. Actually, it was I was watching some people like Clark and Leo and a couple other YouTubers in that niche, and I like thought to myself, like I was like, huh, maybe I could do that. I don't want to say like too much because if I do, I'll get doxxed. But there was like this big activity in my area that had just ended, so I had a ton of free time, like a lot. And so I was just sitting in my room one day watching these people, and I'm like, I could do this. And so I made my video. Um, I think it was my chapter 4 video, and it got like I think 50 views, which was like crazy to me because like last time I attempted long form, it got me like 10 views max. So the fact that I got 50 within like the first week, like that was insane to me. And yeah, then I like had fun making it, so I kept making more and more videos. And then yeah, I just kept doing it until I got big.
So I'm guessing because I scrolled around your channel and the first, like the oldest video that I can see has a lot of views. I'm guessing that's also deleted. Like
Wait,
the
sorry,
first
which
video
one?
you were talking about for Fortnite.
The first. No, it's not deleted. It's still up on my channel.
Okay, well, I'm an idiot then. I was just looking around on your channel, and the farthest down I can scroll has a ton of views. But that's regardless. My apologies. So,
Oh wait. Oh, my chapter 4 video? Yeah, randomly one day it just like blew up.
so that's the
Like
video
I
you're
don't
talking
know.
about.
Yeah, it's called like What Went Wrong with
Oh,
Chapter 4.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
It blew up. I don't know why. That video is terrible. No background music. I sound so monotone. I'm like moist critical.
Oh my god,
Like
dude! I've been talking about this recently with a bunch of creators because it's always the videos that you don't expect, the ones that just pop off. It's the ones that you either don't put effort in, the ones that are bad. Like I recently, and I was happy about it because I got my first million view short, and it was so dumb. Like I've never even gotten close to getting a million views before. It was so dumb that I was like, I'm probably not gonna post it, but it's so easy. I just did, and then there you go, over a million views. Like it's crazy how it works sometimes.
yeah, it's crazy, bro. Algorithm is weird.
Yeah.
It's
So in other like just keeping on with the channel, I just see you hit 10K. How are you feeling about that?
feeling pretty good. Like I did not think I would get this far this quick. So like anyone who's watching there, who if you just like watched one of my videos and you're like, wow, this dude sucks. Thank you,
I don't get
because
that.
you
At
helped me
least
out.
we don't get that over here at this community. Everybody likes LilSmurf. Everybody likes base LilSmurf, and that's something I was gonna
Yes,
ask you. I'm gonna
sir.
ask you a little bit more about that down the road, but I want to stick. I want to stick with what I have here before I get too off topic. I want to know where the channel branding came from. Why LilSmurf? Why the picture with the suit? I don't get it.
Okay, so picture with a suit. There was one YouTuber, I forgot his name. Oh, Mr. Wombat, that was his name. I was watching his videos and I wanted to make a channel and I needed an avatar. So his avatar is a wombat with a suit.
I
And so I'm
see.
thinking to
Okay.
myself, like, because like I was thinking to myself, because I knew I wanted my channel name to be Lil Smurf. Like that was the name of my past two channels. So
Okay.
like I've been sticking with Lil Smurf. It's basically been my username since I came out the womb, basically. And yeah, it's just I just slapped a Smurf head on a suit, and I was like, okay, cool, let's just do this.
Easy
Yeah.
enough. Easy enough. Yeah, I couldn't stick with my childhood like gamer tag because when I was a kid I decided to come up with a one man gang and that's too cringe for me to keep moving forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
So at least
Nah.
Smurf's like nice and easy.
Yeah. Nah. 6 year old. What's it? I think I was 6 when I like made my. I think I don't know my first like official gamer username. I forgot what game it was for, but I stuck with that. My 6 year old self must have been cooking with that username, bro.
Yeah, you think? So in other news, still sticking on the 10K special, we finally got the elbow reveal. Do you have any other plans to reveal another body part soon?
No,
Oh,
but
what's gonna be the next milestone?
I announced it on a community post, but 25K by the end of 2025 to get a low taper fade. Because the meme it's still massive, man. I'm telling you.
I still love how it's just continuing to grow, by the way.
I know it's so crazy.
But speaking of growth, obviously you've been growing like crazy. How does that make you feel? Like everybody's been enjoying your content. I'm getting it in my community. A lot of people really, really love your videos. And I also want to know for the traffic for your channel, has it been more gradual or did you notice a bunch of subscribers coming over from one video?
So it's kind of gradual in a sense. I remember my first so kind of like when I first blew up, I like made one video a couple months ago. It was not a couple months ago, like 9 months ago. Let me try to find it. Yeah, it's called Was Chapter 5 Season 2 Ruined? And it was like a video just talking about because remember how there was that extremely long downtime for the season?
Yep.
And like it yeah. So I made a video like just talking about the downtime. It was like 3 minutes. I just recorded it right away. And that got like 900 views overnight. And I was like shocked because that's like a lot of views for like someone who had like I think I had 200 subs at
Hmm.
the time. And then my next video got 15K overnight. And I was just like, wow. Like, it was my Fortnite YouTubers video, which,
Oh,
like, I
yes.
looked
I've
at.
seen that one.
Yeah. And I know all three of the YouTubers that I shouted out. I think it was Clark, Leo, and Mr. Wombat. I know all three of them saw it. That's how they all found me. And then I got in touch with them. And then as a result, I felt more comfortable like reaching out to other YouTubers. And so, That's how I got on in touch with like Aggro, Twisty, Pojo, Rem, Privy, all of them. So yeah, it's just been pretty crazy.
Has it?
But
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, you. But yeah, it's over time. Like my videos would gradually get views like in the 10K range, and then every once in a while, there's just one video that goes crazy.
Yeah.
That's just like what happens with all of us, basically.
So how's it make you feel that like you're making a name in the Fortnite space? People know Little Smurf. People love Little Smurf's videos. Love his takes.
It's weird to say the least. I don't. It's not weird in a sense like people like my videos. Like I'm so glad that people like my videos. Like it's just crazy to me because I get nervous talking in front of a group of like 30 people for a school presentation, but like I'm perfectly fine with like putting myself out on the internet in front of like potentially hundreds of thousands of people. Like I'm cool with that, whatever.
You know, I can't really make too much sense of what you just said there because you would think that would mean you'd be comfortable presenting something because you're presenting like your passion to the entire internet.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. I guess I'm not too hyped about presenting the dangers of herpes in front of my biology class as I am talking about Fortnite.
You know, this might be a good transition over here because I was going to ask you like to dive a little bit more personally into you. Do you work and or go to school outside of YouTube?
Yeah, I'm currently in high school. I mean, don't want to say where, but yeah.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Do you work outside of YouTube? Is there anything that you're trying to get through high school, like to get into post secondary? Any goals? What do you have going on in your life?
I mean, I'm looking to get a summer job sometime soon. I don't know exactly where, probably in like either retail or fast food, just as like a first job, you know? And
That
then,
it's a perfect first job. That's I my first job was McDonald's and I still loved it.
yeah, I
It
mean,
sorry about
you go
that.
ahead.
Yeah,
No, you
it's
go.
every job since, man. Every job since, and like I highly suggest like getting a retail job first because every job you ever have after that will be easy.
Yeah, I mean, and then I obviously want to try to get into college. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do YouTube full time. Like that is the end goal for me. I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. It'll probably stay as a side hustle, but you know, like
I get that. I'm still stuck in that place where I really like I definitely want to make this full time, but I'm teetering the line where I'm like I want to quit everything and just grind content all day, just stream content all day. I want to so bad.
yeah,
And knowing like a channel like yours, you can absolutely do it. It's just the problem is it's not that safe, right?
yeah. I mean, like what I thing is, like, I have so much time. Like, I don't know what it has been. I've been getting like no homework this year at all. I've been editing my videos in class. I
Oh,
have
nice.
been like, I've just been editing my videos in class. And for some reason, like, I've just been able to grind this all, like, stream very inconsistently. I do not have a schedule. It's just, I'm so inconsistent. I procrastinate so much. I don't even script my videos and
Oh, I
I
don't
I am
either.
editing everything. Yeah, I don't script my videos. I am editing everything on my phone. My iPhone
Oh my
12
god.
Pro was 64 gigabytes. That is all I have. All I have is a phone and a dream.
I don't think I knew that. That's crazy for the content you push out on your phone. Are
Yeah,
you
I
are you
mean, I
are you using your
what?
microphone right now on your phone?
No, I'm using. I have a microphone for my 2016 old reliable laptop, but my videos, yeah, I recorded on my phone.
That's wild, actually. And you're succeeding just on the phone. That's crazy. That's awesome. Like honestly, good for
Yeah.
you. So here's an interesting question. Then, do the people that you go to school with know that you have a channel if you're doing all the editing there?
A couple of them, but it's mainly close friends. One of my friends actually watched my videos without knowing it was me.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's not really. I go to a really big school, so like it's hard for people for like stuff to spread, I guess. So
Interesting. Oh man, when I would have went to school, anything like that would have spread like wildfire.
yeah,
But if you're editing in class, nobody peeks over your shoulder and is like, "What the hell are you doing?" Like, just
no, because everyone else is scrolling on Instagram or
Uh,
TikTok or
I,
whatever.
I guess that's a good point. Here's a question then, because I just turned 27 years old. I've been out of school for like a decade now,
Yeah.
and if we were on our phones, it was like the end of the world. Is it not like that
Okay.
anymore?
So it's it really just depends on the teacher you have. Because
Hmm.
I have some teachers where it's like just listen to the lesson and then you can go on your phone, whatever. If you get a bad grade, that's on you. Okay. And then you have some teachers that like they have jail cells for your phones that you have to put them in. Like she keeps a lock and everything. It's like,
Oh, I would
yeah,
I would do things that are inappropriate to say on YouTube to myself if that were the case. I always took notes on my phone. I hated writing stuff down.
yeah.
And what's funny is that, like, when I went to school, I was the only kid doing that. Like, it wasn't popular to do back then. I don't imagine you guys even write anything down anymore.
Sometimes we do, but it's mainly on like Chromebooks and stuff.
I love that. But anyways, got a little bit off topic. I know you dove into this a little bit, and I just spoke to Twisty Chase about this. But in case nobody saw the interview with Twisty Chase, sum it up for me. How did the Worthless Opinions podcast kind of come about? How did you meet those other guys? I know you dove into it a little bit, but if you could expand on that, that'd be great.
Yeah, so I reached out to Aggro for a collab vid. I'm pretty sure it's still up. It was like the worst Fortnite's most forgotten collabs or something like that. And we we were talking for a while. We ended up getting to know each other a bit more. And then Rem reached out to me and we started talking a bit. And then he said, "Hey, I know this guy named Twisty. We could make a group chat together and we could like share thumbnails and stuff." And I'm thinking to myself, like, "Oh, Twisty, I know that guy. I've watched a couple of his vids." So we made that group chat. We ended up getting aggro in there and we were talking to each other. We would play squads with each other. It was like just sort of a little group chat. It was nothing serious. And then I can't remember who it was, but I think we were talking about it in a game chat. Like we got on the topic about how people need to stop just randomly making podcasts. And Twisty said, "Yeah, you're right. Why don't we just make our own podcast?" And then we just did.
Hey, it's an easy way to make the podcast. I'm enjoying the podcast. I listen to it in the car when I take the dog out.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun because it's like, I mean, I don't script my videos usually, but like I don't have to structure my sentences
Mm-hmm.
in a way. Like I could just talk. It's like what I'm doing right now, basically, just like talking to you, like just talking about whatever. I mean, not whatever, we got like topics to talk about and stuff, but
But then
yeah, it's
again,
just a lot of fun.
there's something to be said about that, because I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people like watching you, is just because you talk about what's on your mind and you're not afraid to get into your takes. That's for sure. So it's like, and I don't want to say you get heated in your videos, but you can just tell, like, it's just you're ramping yourself up. You're going off script if you were to have one, but you know what I mean? Like, I think that builds a nice connection. Not that there's anything wrong with scripts. It's just something that stands out from a lot of content in the space.
Yeah, no, and like I'm not why am I saying not dissing? I'm not like against anyone who uses scripts. Like if you
Oh
use
no.
scripts, that's great because it's like you actually have a structure, like you know what you're gonna say, you know what you're gonna do for your video, everything. I literally make my videos up on the spot. Like I like think to myself like, hey, what if like I could put this meme in here? Or like, hey, what if I like did a little editing segment like right here? What if I made like a little, I guess, edit like for something?
Hmm.
And it's like everything I do is on a whim because I don't know, I don't have like ADHD or anything, but like I just cannot like focus on one thing. Like, okay, I need to say exactly this, or I need to edit this in this exact way, and it's like I just can't do that.
Do you find yourself going off topic?
Oh yeah, all the time, 100%. Like there were times in my videos where like I would say like I used to put like down bullet points of what I would say in my videos, but I would just like add new bullet points as I was going. Like I would just talk for 2 minutes and I'm like, oh crap. And then I would add the bullet point.
Yeah, no, I actually so relate to that. Every once in a while, like if I have a big video about a big topic, I'll bullet point it, but usually I don't, and I do the exact same thing. So I feel you there.
Yeah.
So
It's you go ahead.
something that I love about you, and this is what really wanted to get into, because I get a lot of comments like when we talk about like the Worthless Opinions podcast, like in my community and stuff. A lot of people really like how based you are in your takes. What, like, you can tell that you're just real. You're not afraid to. Not that you're saying anything outlandish, but you're not afraid to like offend anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Why did you make that decision to move forward? Because, like, and again, it's not like you're saying anything outrageous. I don't want to make it sound that way, but you can tell that from a lot of content, you're more real. You're just saying what you want to say. What was the decision making behind that, or even if there was?
I just I don't know, cause like usually I just don't like, I guess, being fake. Cause my YouTubers video, one of my biggest problems with like the bigger YouTubers like Courage and Cypher and all them, and like no diss to them, like the content they do, because like they deserve to be where they are and stuff, but it's like they feel so fake. And like
Mm-hmm.
one of my main critiques for their content was like, oh, like they feel fake. So I feel like, I don't know. I kind of realized like it would be hypocritical of me to just be fake and like say stuff to either get views or please the masses, when it's
Mm-hmm.
like I don't agree with that. Like why would I say that if I don't agree with that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I just say my stuff, man. Like
Yeah, that's why a lot of people love you. That's why I like your content too. And I was gonna ask you a little bit. You know what? I'll save that because I was gonna ask you a little bit more about the content scene. But while we're still kind of on the topic, do you ever get any hate on YouTube? I know you get the hate comments here and there, and it's actually,
oh yeah.
dude, this
Oh
is
yeah.
I love hearing like you and the Wordless Opinions guys talk about hate comments. It's so funny to me. But specifically, like, have you reached a point in YouTube, which if I had to guess, I would say you did. But have you reached the point where you're getting like dedicated hated Smurf viewers?
There's been a couple people. If you're watching this, you know who you are. But there's been a couple people who have been like popping in my comment section, who consistently hate on my videos. Which it's uh, like, hate comments. Like, yeah, they can get to you. But for me personally, like, I have a group chat with like all the Worthless Opinions members. We just send the comments into that group chat, and we absolutely flame you guys. I
No,
hope
I
you
know.
know that.
I know. And I'm not in the group chat with you guys and I hear about it. Like, dude, I can only imagine how much you guys are roasting. I know, like, I talk to Twisty a lot too. It's funny, like, whenever he gets a hate comment too, sometimes he'll ship one over and I'm like, yeah, I get to hear about the hate comment that Twisty's getting. Like, it's just funny to me. And I know specifically about Twisty, my favorite one is because he does so many rankings, right? It's
Yeah.
just like 2 seconds into his posting, someone's writing, "Never let bro cook again." I know that one gets under his skin a little bit. It's just
Dude,
like,
I hate those. Okay, listen. Most comments don't get under my nerves, but I hate those kind of comments that are copy and pasted everywhere,
I
and
know.
they post them just so they can get those 200 likes, which
Yep.
doesn't even make any sense. You don't even like get any monetization off of those comments. You're
Mhm.
just getting some digital thumbs up. It's not like Twitter where you're using it for engagement bait with like Twitter Blue or whatever. It's like you're just purely doing it for the hate of the game or love of the game, whatever. But
Hate of the game, hate of the YouTuber. It doesn't really matter. It's just
yeah.
I'll never understand it. And I'm starting to get into this, and I was actually going to talk about this in a video soon. I'm getting to the point where I'm getting like quite a bit of hate right now. It's a weird thing, like, because obviously with you would feel the same way as well. Like, the love that you get for your content is just so overwhelming that it really doesn't matter. I just can't imagine putting myself into a mindset where I would actively follow somebody and just comment on their videos, have notifications on just to hate them. If I don't like something, I don't watch it. It just does not make sense to me.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I'm not gonna actively subscribe to Jake Paul and watch all his videos to the end just to comment Elvid every time. Like, what is the goal?
And you know this, you know that some of those people too are actually watching the content, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like, I mean, like, I guess no diss, but like at the same time, I'm like dissing you because like, what are you doing? Like,
Hmm. Yeah, I remember the reason I wanted to ask about that because I remember a tweet that you pushed out a little while ago where it was something along the lines of like, I hope you know if you're writing a hate comment, you're getting roasted in a YouTube chat. I'm like, dude, I could
yeah, I
imagine,
remember
man.
that.
So, going back to what I wanted to talk about a little bit, branching off of just like the Fortnite content in general, what do you think about not just the commentary scene, but Fortnite content as a whole? I've been asking a lot of people about this because there's a lot of people getting into it, and there's a lot of people also quitting. How do you feel about the content space on YouTube right now?
It's definitely in like sort of a middle ground right now. Like, I feel like there's a lot of commentary stuff popping up. And like, I don't know if that's because of like that sort of thing where like, oh, you buy a white car and now all you see is white cars. Like, I don't know if it's like that, but like all of a sudden I'm seeing a lot of commentary channels popping up, but I'm also seeing them quit like relatively soon.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like I've subscribed to like some commentary channels and I'm like, oh wow, it's like, oh wow, I got like, I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay.
It's
Like,
okay.
oh, what? Oh, wait, no. Like, I watch their videos, and it's like, oh wow, this person's really good. And then I click on their channel. It's like their third vid, they're getting like 100,000 views each vid. I'm like, holy crap. I
Yeah.
subscribe to them. I keep watching their videos, but slowly but surely, they're reaching that point where the algorithm is stopping boosting them and is like letting them rely on their core audience. And so their views are going down and it's not at the high levels that it once was when they start.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and then I see community posts of them like complaining about analytics and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then like they just stop. So it's like, I don't know. It's interesting because like there's a lot of talent in this space. Like there are a lot of YouTubers here who aren't afraid to voice their opinions and all of that. But there's also some people who like, I guess the views and the money gets to their head, and once they aren't making that amount when they started, it's like they just fall out of love with it, I guess.
Yeah, they get burnt out real quick, and then and obviously not everybody does this, but I always like feel bad when somebody starts like, because that happens to quite a few people, and then sometimes you'll see people kind of go like, oh man, oh, what's going on? Like there's only 100 people in my live chat, or there's only my video only got 10K views. I'm like, only 10K? That's wild. That's a great thing to
Yeah, like
have, you know?
yeah, dude, 10K, it like I am so tired of people like being desensitized to those kind of views. 10K is an insane amount
Mm-hmm.
of people. Think about this, right? Like that is actually that might even be more. That is like a whole football stadium of people who just came to see you yap about Fortnite.
Yep.
That
That.
is
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
I so agree with that. I talk about it all the time. Like I talk about like even the people who complain about their live viewers. I'm like, dude, you're talking to a classroom right now. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, dude, like bro, you said 100 live viewers, like bro, I would kill for those kind of views.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I understand it from like
Like
if
I'm
it.
getting 9 viewers. Like I'm sick when I get into the double digits.
Yeah, and I mean the only time where I would get let down personally for a live stream is if I had 0 viewers. One viewer is good.
Yeah.
One person's taking time out of the day to watch me. I'm good with it, man. Like I'm here streaming. I guess the mindset kind of changes when you're doing it for like strictly monetary value as opposed to like making a community or being in this for the long run. But it's interesting that you brought up like the people who start off getting so many views. It's easy to fall out of love with it, I guess. I guess it makes sense. A lot of people I do think need to realize that before they quit, their 10K numbers, their 20K numbers, those are fantastic numbers.
Yeah, that's like I don't know. If you I guess if any commentary YouTubers are watching out there, like if you're like getting mad or like sad or something that your video's at a 10 out of 10, but like you still got a couple thousand views or even a couple hundred, like that is crazy
Mm-hmm.
views.
And it could always pick up down the road, assuming it's evergreen. I think that's
Yeah.
another issue. I'll actually touch on that. I think that's another issue that some people are dealing with right now is because there's also a lot of commentary channels that are solely relying on like this leak that came out and they're just covering it. And then when there's a little bit of a drought, it's like, well, I have nothing to talk about. And then they get burnt out of YouTube because they get stressed out and then they'll try a different piece of content. It doesn't hit the same, you know?
Yeah.
It's a,
I'll do
go
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah. I'll do leak videos from like time to time, but it's not like the main focus of my
Mm-hmm.
channel. Like I mainly like doing commentary more. Like leaks are just something I'll do when I like I guess I wouldn't want to say burnt out. Like I guess I can't really think of a topic because there's not anything really happening in the community at that point, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, yeah.
I think you've reached a point where people are coming to LilSmurf for LilSmurf and not necessarily I want to watch a Fortnite video, and I think that's really awesome. That's why I go to your channel personally. I'm not even just glazing you because you're here. Like I talk about that all the time.
Yeah. No, it's yeah, dude, it's like dude, it's really cool when you think about it. Like people again, I said this before, but like people are taking the time out of your day to watch what you have to say about Fortnite or not even just what you have to say about Fortnite, just to watch you. Like
Mm-hmm.
to me that just like I don't know, brightens my day, I guess.
That's the best way to look about it. And I can guarantee like people hearing about that, LilSmurf appreciates you. And it's like I don't understand. And I'm not saying for anybody watching this because I know there's other creators that watch this video too. I'm sure there's like a ton of us out there that all feel the same, but it's like refreshing to hear that. And like refreshing, like I just reacted to one of your videos and it was a refreshing that you actually I know it's a little bit changing topic. Refreshing. The word refreshing just reminded me of that. It's so refreshing to see somebody accurately remembering chapter 1 in Fortnite.
No, I saw some people this was before OG came out, but I remember It was when people were like glazing OG, like when it was going to come out, like, oh my gosh, this is going to be the saving grace for Fortnite. We're going to get like 10 million concurrent players just for this mode alone. And it's like, okay, like chill out, first of all. And it's also like, yeah, like it's probably going to get a lot of players, but especially Chapter 1, Season 1, I feel like was, I guess, like I'm going to say it right now, it was boring. Okay, I didn't even play the
Ooh.
I didn't even play the season, so yeah, I'm not a true OG. But like, it's it's just so crazy to me how people will immediately put on rose tinted glasses because Chapter 1 Christmas music. Oh my gosh, and it's just, dude. I remember being flamed at the lunch table for saying that I liked the planes.
I have never related to somebody more, man. Nobody remembers that. It's come to the point where anybody watching this video too, like we get so little comments about it. It just like I'm like, oh my god, thank you, because it's like, yeah, chapter 1 wasn't all like peaches and cream. It's like, dude, you're like the only person saying this out of like 500 comments. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, dude, it's so crazy. Because
I
then you get these comments where it's like, I remember, what's it? Um, in my chapter 5 video, like Aggro, he made like this, like one little segment where he was saying like, people were always complaining about every single season in this game. Like people like to act like they weren't, but it wasn't. And people would timestamp that exact moment where he said people were always complaining. And I would
no.
get comment after comment of saying, nah, this guy's wrong. There was no complaining in chapter 1. It was perfect. People love the game, and Epic had to ruin it with their stupid metaverse.
Yep. It's unbelievable. I know we just took a giant like change of topic there. I said the word refreshing and it reminded me of that. Like it was so nice to watch that video. I was like, dude, I need to react to this.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm alone when I talk about that. Even in the YouTube space, nobody ever admits that.
Yeah, it's so crazy, dude.
But oh well. Anyways, we got a little bit off topic there. I want to ask you, diving back into the Fortnite content in general, if anybody is either starting to make videos or you know what, for anybody, what advice would you give to any creator in the Fortnite scene right now?
I would, one sec, my little brother is like walking by. Okay, so like I don't know. Like honestly, I lots of people say this, like every YouTuber you meet is gonna say this, but just be yourself, don't put on a mask. Make sure like don't be desensitized to high numbers of views, or like don't be desensitized to lower numbers of views
Mhm.
is what I'm saying. Because like even if lower thousands, like that's still a lot of views. Don't beat yourself down. But also at the same time, one thing I will always say this: you can't blame the algorithm for every single thing, because that's just not the way it works. It's like
Dude, you
what?
you and I are sharing some like real time philosophy in life right now, man. It's crazy.
No,
I've been saying this for so long.
yeah, it's so crazy because because I like see some people who like sure they make good videos, but every single time a video does bad, it's like they'll immediately say like, ah, the algorithm isn't doing me right, or like the algorithm's doing me dirty, and it's like, sorry, bro, like harsh truth, your video probably just sucks. Like I'm sorry.
And you know what sucks about it too is I would love to be the guy where it's like, no, it was like maybe 10 seconds in, you got a little bit like you drag the video on for a second and that matters. People might click off, but then they'll take that too personally.
Yeah,
And
it's
the worst one
it's
for me
so
is I'm shadow banned. YouTube hates me.
dude, I'm not gonna say who, but I was talking to a YouTuber about this. People saying like, "Oh, I got shadow banned." YouTube, they're not treating me right. They don't understand the pain of going through this. And it's like, dude, if your video was good, people would be watching it. Okay, if your video was good, people would watch it more, thus leading to higher analytics, thus to YouTube be pushing it more.
Hmm.
Like sometimes, yeah, you're going to get a video that does crappy because the algorithm sucks. But that's not going to be the case for every single video that flops for you.
And even if it does flop, the algorithm will oftentimes correct itself and your video will pop off in time.
Yeah, it's so crazy. And another thing, like thumbnail and title, they matter. Don't just like slap a Jonesy PNG on top of like a Fortnite background and title it like the Fortnite situation is crazy or something like that.
It's sad that that's working right now, though.
You're right. You know what? Actually, do that.
It's not gonna it's gonna fall out of relevancy soon though if anybody's watching this.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, it's all about taking accountability, which is crazy. We live in a world where that's been lost a little bit. It's again talking to Smurf guys. It's very very refreshing, that mindset, and it shows why you're doing so well on YouTube, because obviously you have a different mindset to a lot of people. Yeah, guys,
Yeah.
for anybody watching this, you need to remember like YouTube is your best friend. Okay, and before you comment down below, yes, shadow banning happens, but it's for very, very specific people and not you.
Yeah.
But like it's when somebody's going out of line for YouTube's guidelines and things like that. And I can guarantee you your Fortnite video does not fall into that. So you're not shadow banned. YouTube wants you to get views. YouTube wants more people watching YouTube videos. And if they find a good video, believe me, they will be pushing it out.
And if you are shadow banned, chances are you're probably not a good person. Like,
maybe,
I
maybe.
have met very few people who actually, I've met no one who has been shadow banned. Like, yeah, a
No.
video flops, but no one's been shadow banned.
Yeah.
The only people who are shadow banned are people who are going after kids.
Yeah.
I'm just being real.
No, you're right on that. But like the point is, YouTube's your best friend. You can always change up
Yeah.
your video. It's a nice mindset to have. So that's perfect advice to give to people. So I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing that. What do you think that the future of Fortnite content is going to look like with the metaverse, with all the brand new modes? Do you think that there's going to be like a niche audience for even just like ballistic that's brand new? What are your thoughts on the future of Fortnite content?
So I think commentary content is going to be a lot bigger in like a couple years. I feel like I and I feel like there's going to be lots of little niches for the separate metaverse mode. So it's not just going to be exclusively Fortnite or like exclusively Battle Royale. Like there's going to be a Lego Fortnite commentary niche or like a festival commentary niche or something like that. And it's going to like branch out in a sense like that. And it's also, I feel like the bigger creators are going to not die out, but like get a lot smaller because these like teens and like adults and older people are going to realize that there's a content or like Fortnite content for their age range. Because if
Mm-hmm.
I'm being real, chances are if you know someone who's like above the age of 13, chances are they don't watch Fortnite content. Even if they play Fortnite every single day, they probably don't watch Fortnite content because they don't know that this like commentary niche, like you, Clark, me, the like everyone basically, like this whole niche, they don't know it exists.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to take time for it to grow so people find out it exists.
Yeah, and the niche is in its infancy too right now, which is crazy. And the views that everybody's been in, the community that people have been like picking up, it's been insane, and it's only going to go up from here, man.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I'm ready.
It's interesting that you mentioned the commentary space specifically for all these new metaverse modes, because and I'm not saying you're wrong. Don't get me wrong. I don't know what to think when it comes to the future of Fortnite content. I think that there's going to be niches for like ballistic, Lego. I don't even know if you can want to dive into like what's the new mode, Brick City. I'm having a blank right now, but
Brick
regardless,
life.
yeah, Brick Life. I don't know if it's gonna get that specific, but it's interesting that you think it's gonna be just. Or I mean, you didn't say just commentary, but I thought it was gonna be kind of all over the place. Like I could still see like the cipher type videos being really popular down the road. There's always going to be kids wanting to watch that type of content. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Especially if it were to fall off, I think it would have fallen off by now because it's been so unbelievably repetitive. No hate, no hate. I think that it's past falling off at this point, and I think it's only going to continue on. But I think that the commentary is just going to only continue to get bigger along with it.
Yeah.
So, diving back into content, is there any other content that you specifically would want to dive into one day, whether that's another channel or just even to get into a specific part of Fortnite content in general? Is there any other thing that you want to do in relation to YouTube?
There is a lot of stuff that I want to do, but I cannot. Okay, I made a second channel, Yapping Smurf, and I am never dropping on there. I'm just being upfront. I made it for music and movies, two niches that will send you to the copyright shadow realm because
Oh,
of how strict music and movie copyright is. Even
yeah.
for music videos, like even if I don't play a single thing of music, like I will get copyright striked because I'm playing like 2 seconds of Kendrick Lamar's music video
Hmm.
because the labels are so strict with what they do. And same thing with movies. Movies are so strict, and I get why, but I don't see why I can't play some trailer clips in the background. It's
Yes,
so dumb. And
I'm
it's
with you on that.
yeah, because like I'm really, really passionate about music, and I would love to do some music content one day. But like the problem is, I don't see it being super engaging if I can't do like some music videos or some like or some even some music clips, because it's like
Yeah.
it's like yeah,
No, it's unfortunate because I have a I don't know how often and again I don't, before I say this, I don't expect you to, in case you haven't seen, I have a channel where I talk about movies and shows that I watch myself, and I can't do anything but literally upload my face talking about it because you will get just struck down completely. All the channels that are huge, like doing content on like breaking down trailers and stuff like that, I know the hell they have to deal with. They are constantly outspoken about it, so there's really no way around it. It's unfortunate.
yeah, it sucks so bad, bro.
Oh, that sucks because you have other passions that you want to make content about. Like, so is there anything other than movies and music that you would like to make content about?
Um, maybe maybe like some other games like in the future. I mean, I really like Nintendo games
Oh, no
and
way. I grew up on Nintendo. What do you like to play?
mainly Mario, sometimes Zelda. I'm like mainly into Mario though. Like I grew up with Mario Kart, Mario Party, the new
Same.
Super Mario Bros. Games, like all of those games, bro. It's like so crazy.
My family playing the new Super Mario Bros. Games, Mario Party. I still play Mario Party with my wife. Like, we just bought the new one. It's a great time.
Nice. I want to get that so bad, bro.
It's good.
Like
It's good. You should
yeah,
get it. Are you a
yeah,
big Smash Bros.
100%.
Guy? That's my favorite game.
Oh, dude, bro, I was crazy in Smash, bro. Like,
Was?
bro, I was because like after
Oh.
Smash Ultimate like ended, like I just sort of I guess fell out of love with it because I found out how crappy the community is. Like,
Oh,
it's just
hang
the
on, hang
community
on,
is
hang
so
on.
bad.
Let me hear what you have to say about this then, okay? I always say that the Fortnite community, for the people who think that the Fortnite community is so bad, I say they have nothing on Smash Bros. Smash Bros is worse. What do you think about that?
I don't know. Actually, you might be right. You genuinely might be right,
Yeah, and
dude.
for the people not in the community, I get it all the time, and it's understandable because the Fortnite community is nuts, right? They're the
Yeah, they're
ungrateful people.
crazy.
Like, I've always said that Smash Bros is worse. You had this where you have like actual like 30, 50-year olds like literally crying about like their favorite character not being added to a game, and just if you go to any Nintendo thing ever, the smell is wild. Like, it's like you could dive into a lot worse. What do you think about that?
Dude, okay, the Smash community is like on another realm of toxicity. It's so bad. I
Hmm.
remember, okay, I wanted Steve to come to the game for so long. When
Same.
he got announced, I was jumping and screaming. I was so hyped that he finally got added. And then I look online and people are out here like slamming their desks because they're mad that some random like puppet from a Mario RPG game back in the 90s didn't get in. I'm
Dude,
like, bro,
I was
it's
about
like
to say that.
it's so dumb. I do not get the glaze for what's his name, Gino or Geno? Not wait, no, not Geno.
Geno.
That's Fortnite.
Just no, just
Or
Geno or Geno,
oh,
whatever it is. It's the right name,
G-
however
Gino.
it's
I'm gonna
pronounced.
say Gino so I don't confuse it with Fortnite. Gino, dude, it is, dude. I do not get the glaze. Like I
Hmm.
do not see the potential for his moveset. He's such an obscure character. It wouldn't make sense why he's in the game. It's for gaming. It's supposed to be a place where like the biggest people in all of gaming come together, and it's like supposed to be a huge like celebration of gaming in a sense. Why are we begging for some random characters to come into the game? I don't get it.
And they'll sit here and they'll really argue with you that Geno from Super Mario RPG, the game that couldn't possibly be more irrelevant, is more deserving of a spot than one of the best selling games of all time in Minecraft.
Dude, it is so crazy, bro.
Could
It's
you
so
imagine?
insane.
Could you imagine the meltdown if they decided to just add Jonesy? Could
Bro, I am seeing it now, dude. Oh my god.
dude, it's crazy. And you get I'm not gonna talk about, but like the Smash Bros community and Nintendo community in general, like Smash Bros has a special kind of weird. Like there's even all of these, and I know it gets thrown around a lot. Like you can even dive into particular allegations within the community. Like it is beyond worse than the Fortnite community. So I hate I hate a lot of people in the Fortnite community as well, but it's got nothing on Smash Bros. I was a part of that for a very, very long time. Dude, I swear to God, my brother and I played competitive Smash our entire career, or like I mean our entire life, not career. And I felt like we were the only normal people ever at a tournament.
Dude, it's so crazy. These people, like, they take the game so seriously. And it's like, I get it's a competitive game, but it is not that deep.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know most of the time the argument it's just a game doesn't really work, but like to the degree that the Smash Bros community is taking it, I feel like the thing like it's just a game is going to lower down like it's so crazy, dude. I don't know, bro.
No, I get it. I get it. But I think we swerved off topic just a little bit in case nobody wants to hear about the Smash Bros community and how toxic it is. The Fortnite, I'm just saying, guys, it has nothing. The Fortnite community has nothing on them. Nothing. I will still stand on that. So, Smurf, before I let you go over here, I want to ask you specifically a couple Fortnite questions. Oh, I lied. I forgot to ask you a question. I lied. And then I'm going to ask you one more question, then a couple
Okay.
Fortnite questions. What do you do in your free time when you're not making content? I was supposed to ask you that a long time ago.
I mainly like listening to music. I've been getting into sort of trying to I got a PlayStation recently, and so I got a couple games on there. I'm trying to beat those right now. Um I really enjoy like I've been trying to like better myself recently. I've been like trying to go on walks, like
Oh, that's
eat
nice.
better, I'm trying to better myself, I guess.
That's
And then I got
that's the best thing you can do.
yeah, and then I got school, so that's taking up a lot of my time. But
Solid.
yeah.
All right, and we are heading towards the end over here. I do want to ask you a couple Fortnite questions. What is your all-time favorite and least favorite Fortnite season, and why?
Favorite chapter 3 season 1. I can't really give you a reason why because I know objectively it's not the best. I know like it has a lot of problems, but I just had so much fun during that season. It was when a lot of my friends came back. The Spider-Man Mythics, Colombo. I love that map. I just love that season so much. I can't tell you why exactly.
Well, the weather was great. The updates were great. Tilted Towers came back. You
Yeah,
had
dude, it
sliding
was
introduced, and it was just a really, when Spider-Man No Way Home came out, it was a very good time for the whole world. People were happy in general, so I get that. It was a really good It was a really fun season to me too.
Yeah. And then least favorite, I know it's basic, but Primal. Like that was the one season where I was like, this ain't it. This ain't it.
That's
Like, cause
fair.
I will try to find the good in every season. Even if I don't really like the season that much, I can still find fun in it. But like Primal, it was just I don't know, dude.
No, nothing wrong with that. I understand. It's definitely I'm a Primal lover, and I know that's an extremely unpopular opinion. So
Yeah.
if there is one Fortnite creator that you suggest that people go watch after this video, who would it be, and why do you like their videos?
One?
Yeah, one.
Okay.
That can get into a whole half-hour talk. There's a lot of great people.
Yeah. Let me think for a sec. There's one guy I've been watching his videos a lot lately, and he's been blowing up pretty good. Let me see if I can find him. Yeah, he's got like 13K subs right now. His name the Big Craig D. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
That's ringing a
Um,
bell. I might have seen a
yeah,
video of his.
yeah, he makes really good videos. He's like his editing's good. I really like the way he explains things. Sometimes he goes into like some funny topics. Like he made one video called like the war on Fortnite, and it was talking about like how back in 2017 people were saying like Fortnite was gonna turn your kids into school shooters, that kind of thing.
Okay, I gotta check
And
out that video.
yeah, it was really good. So yeah, definitely go check him out after this.
Perfect. Now, if you were in charge of Epic Games today and you can only do one thing. There's one thing that you can implement immediately. You just snap your fingers and it happens. What's the one thing you do for Fortnite?
Hmm. Fix bots.
Nah, that's a good one.
Bots, yeah, bots are such a big issue right now. I have a whole video coming out about it. It might actually be out. I don't know when this interview is going to come out, but
Couple days.
it's
So
a
it's
couple
probably
days.
out.
It might be. maybe, I'm not sure,
Well,
but
you'll just have to have notifications on and click the link
oh
in the
yeah,
pinned comment description down below over to Smurf's channel.
yeah, you'll have to go check it out, you know. But yeah, it's just bots are such a big problem in the game right now. I don't see any benefit to keeping them in the game, but it's like I don't know. The way Epic has been handling bots, adding them to OG, adding them to like increasing the amount of bots that have been in the game during like OG seasons and stuff. The way they're going about bots is just not good.
I
I feel
agree.
like bots are just like fine, but they need to be like in control. There's no reason I should have over 10 bots in my lobbies. I am, and this isn't even coming from someone who's like good at the game. Like I suck. I am not good at the game. Most of my kills are bot kills, but I don't want that to happen because I don't feel like I've earned them. Let me ask you this. How many times have you been in like a top 10 situation or like it's you and one other person and then you find out that that other person is a bot?
Not only that, but just randomly the game will end. It's like, oh, there were bots in the storm.
Yeah, dude, it's so underwhelming.
Yeah.
Every time I get a bot win, like when I kill bots or something, I do not feel fulfilled. I feel like I just shot at the air and a little effect happened on my screen, and that's it.
Yeah, but they're catering to the world in 2024 we have over here where everybody needs to get their victory royale. Everybody
Yeah, dude,
deserves to win.
it's so dumb. The community is so conditioned. They feel like they should just be handed a win. And I said this before, but one of the main reasons that made OG or like true OG, like chapter one, so fun was there were no bots. You knew every single person you killed, you earned because
Mm-hmm.
that person was a real player. You killed them, you outsmarted them, you outskilled them, you deserved that kill, and you deserved that win. But now you're dropping like 20 bombs every game because every single kill you get is a bot.
Yeah, it's true. And I recently actually said this. I can't remember if it was a video or a tweet, but I don't even blame the players as how they were raised nowadays. I blame their parents for introducing participation trophies and being okay with that because everybody feels like they need a win now at anything.
Dude, I remember my parents like signed me up for soccer when I was a kid. I don't know, like a lot of long story short, I played a lot of soccer when I was like 4 to like probably 8, and
Mm-hmm.
every at the end of every single like season, I would get a participation trophy. And
Yep,
I would be
same.
like and I would get it and I'll be like, what did I do? Like, what do I deserve this? Because like dude, my whole life I was like thinking like, if I win something, I'm going to get a trophy. I'm going to get a medal. I'm gonna get like this stuff if I put in the work and work hard. I did
Mm-hmm.
not do that in soccer because I didn't care. So I didn't expect it. I didn't expect a trophy. And then all of a sudden, like I just get a trophy, and I'm like, what's happening here? What?
But that should be the proper response to it because now everybody's like, "Yay, we get a trophy." They have a big cookout. Everybody celebrates their brand new trophy for being mediocre and like contributing nothing to the soccer game, never scored a goal in their life, and I get being part of the team. But you know what kind of people I'm talking about.
Yeah, dude. Dude, it's so crazy. I mean, people are just so catered to win. People are these snowflakes don't know what it's like to be in the trenches of the chapter one map, struggling to win against a John Wick skin.
But the problem is it's the whole mindset change on like not even just the gaming community or the Fortnite community, it's the whole world. Now they just don't even want to try to win. Something that I often refer back to in my videos is that old face sway tweet where it's like back in the day, you run into somebody who is prestige in COD, you either sent him a friend request or you tried your very best to beat that guy who was prestige in COD. Now you look at that guy and go, oh my god, he needs to touch grass. And what am I doing in a lobby with him?
Yeah, what am I doing in a lobby full of sweats? It's like, bro, if you dude, if you consider anyone who is better than you a sweat, I think you're the one that needs to go touch grass. I'm
Mm-hmm.
being real. Like, because there is no way. Okay, listen, there's some people that, yes, need to go touch grass, okay? But it's not like it's, oh my God. It's
No, I'm with
not
you.
like, it's, I'm losing what I'm
They're
saying,
nuts.
but yeah, it's like, bro, step outside and like think about yourself. Like, is this person is better than me? I need to either get good or stop playing the game.
Yeah. And it's a battle royale game where you're supposed to fight against 100 people, and it's supposed to be difficult. I think it was Cypher that brought up that the win rate was like less than 1%. And that's why everybody was posting on their Snapchat stories, because it was a difficult thing to do and a rewarding thing to do.
Yeah, you can pull girls with your Fortnite victory royales because of how hard it was to do. And now you show like girls that you have like 999 crown wins, and then all of a sudden they're like walking away from you.
The thing that I really, really don't understand is the mindset of people where it's like, oh, nobody should try except me. If anybody else if these 99 other people in my game try, then they're a sweat. They have no life. They must be grinding the game 24/7. But when I try, it's okay.
Yeah, if I try hard enough and I get this win, I earned it. But if this person beats me at the game and he tried his hardest, then he's a sweat. He has no life. He needs to get a job. He needs to go outside. He needs to go do his homework because he's a little kid. He shouldn't be on this game. Like, bro, just admit, wow, I suck. Like, drop the controller, look at your hands, and you're like, wow, I suck.
and people can't handle that anymore. Everybody needs to be a winner. That's why Fortnite has bots, man. They're catering to the people of the world today. But we just probably spent about 10 minutes talking about bots. Smurf. Before I let you go here, do you have any closing remarks? Anything you'd like to share? The floor is completely yours. Your links will already be in the pinned comment description down below for anybody who wants to go check you out.
I'm chill. You should go check me out.
I agree. It's chill. Smurf, we're going to call it there. Thank you very, very much for your time. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks, man.
You know, I really, really like doing this because I'm getting to know these guys that are in the Fortnite space, and it's incredible that like the longer that I'm in this space over here, it's crazy to me that these people aren't just becoming like I don't know. I don't. It feels kind of weird for a YouTuber to say colleagues, but I guess that's true. But still, like I'm getting to know these people as like legitimate friends, and these things that we've been doing over here, don't get me wrong, like it's definitely for your enjoyment. It's for the people, it's for the viewers to get to know more about the person behind the camera. So hopefully a lot of people from Smurf's channel get to know a little bit more about him, because he's not going to upload any content like this. That's the goal of this. But the more that I've been doing it, the closer it's been bringing me to these people, and I've been calling them friends. And it's really cool, like to learn like how much similarities that I share with some of these people, like LilSmurf. Like just for example, Twisty Chase. We have like the interview that I just did with him. That was the last one we did, and I've been talking to that guy more and more and more, and I can say the same about so many people that we've interviewed. Loot Station, Cyan, Clark, Jojo, Dag, all of those guys. Like, it's been a really cool thing for me as well. So, guys, LilSmurf, channel in the pinned comment description down below. If you are not subscribed over there, the videos are absolutely fantastic. Mark my words, he is going to be a very... Well, I mean, he already is, but you know what I mean. He's going to be one of the top Fortnite commentary channels. I wholeheartedly believe that. I love his content, and I wish that I could like react to it more, because I enjoy what he puts out, man. But of course, like I'm never going to go there, because I want like somebody's content to stay on their channel. So every once in a while we'll have a Smurf reaction, but you get the point. The content's fantastic, guys. Go check it out. Smurf, if you happen to be watching this, which again, I don't know why people would come back and watch this, because they were part of the conversation, but it was an honor getting to know you. Thank you very much for your time, and I'm excited to get to know you moving forward. Thank you very, very much for being here, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you're interested, we have 2 more interviews. We have one with Twisty Chase over here and another one with Clark Clen. You can check out either of those guys. Thank you so much for being here. Take care.